Hello, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Earthquaker. First things first, it's channel update time. Due to COVID-19 and some personal things, I've had to take a break from making videos for a while. For the time being, I'm going to be nixing the videos on Sunday's schedule in favor of putting out quality videos when I feel they're ready. If you'd like updates outside of videos, please feel free to join our Discord server or follow me at twitch.tv/earthquakergaming. I'll leave a link to both in the description below. Assuming you've read the title of this video, you've got a pretty good idea of what to expect here. On the eve of Half-Life Alyx, I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about where Half-Life began and where we've seen it go since. Half-Life released on November 19th, 1998. I was 9 months old at the time, so I can't say that I have any fond memories or associations with the franchise going back that far. What I do remember fondly from my childhood is the ever-popular Portal and Portal 2, which served as a vessel for me to get into the broader Half-Life universe. And now, just a few weeks before Half-Life Alyx released, 22 years later, we received the official, and Valve-approved, release of Black Mesa, a fan recreation of the original Half-Life in the Source engine. And, well, spoilers, it's pretty great. The first thing you'll notice about Black Mesa is that it looks stunning compared to the original Half-Life. Not your modern 100GB release of Red Dead Redemption 2 by any means, but the graphical update is well and truly appreciated. The Crowbar Collective team did their best to remain faithful to the original game, and it really paid off. You can see here in the opening scenes how much attention was paid to getting the tone and feeling of these environments and characters right.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were also having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
I'm sure if you've seen any coverage of this game, it was probably when the final chapters were releasing in development. I'm of course talking about Xen, the border world from which the Vortigaunt, Headcrabs, Hound Eyes, and more come from. The Crowbar Collective really took the time to expand Xen and create a truly astounding and expansive playground for puzzles and storytelling. The Vortigaunt's enslavement to the Nihilith is depicted to us mostly through environmental features, but you can really see just how bad they have it, and why exactly they would choose to side with Gordon Freeman against the Combine in Half-Life 2. The combat feels smooth and very similar to that of Half-Life 2. If you appreciated the gunplay in Valve's last outing into Half-Life, you will very much enjoy the gunplay here. Especially using the Tau cannon and the gluon gun, there's really nothing else like it. When you leave the Black Mesa facility and you find yourself in the border world, ammo becomes quite sparse, so getting creative with your kills or simply getting good, and killing enemies much faster is a must. Luckily, the environmental design gives you plenty of leeway to get creative. You've heard of exploding barrels, but how about exploding plants? All in all, there's never a dull moment when it comes to firefights in Black Mesa. To accommodate for the changes in story made from Half-Life's original release to Half-Life 2, Black Mesa unfortunately does not let you kill every single NPC that you come across. Some NPCs are necessary to progress through certain parts of the game, so be mindful not to just shoot everything that moves, lest you get a mission failed screen. My biggest critique of Black Mesa is going to have to lie in the movement, specifically when platforming. This really only becomes a problem on Xen when you have the long jump ability. It becomes super easy to kill yourself by launching off a cliff or into enemies that hit like tanks. This really seems like it might just be a limitation of the Source engine, however, as I found myself dying often in very similar ways to how one would expect to die in Portal. So what's the ultimate conclusion here? Black Mesa is a great game. If you love Half-Life, you're going to love Black Mesa. If you've never played Half-Life and you want a solid start to get into the franchise, this is a great place to begin. Are you looking to refresh yourself on the story before playing Half-Life Alyx? No better place to look. Black Mesa is an amazing example of what fans can do and why the modding community should be allowed to mod games freely. Thank you, Valve, for letting the community not only make this game, but to put it up on Steam. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we're all excited to see the return of Half-Life and Valve's continued support of the modding community. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and take care during this pandemic, friends. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.